Facebook Live is going to allow you to bring in people to your live broadcast. Hey guys, I'm Sheryl Loch with Ginger Roots Media, and today is May 26, 2017, and we just heard the other day that Facebook is going to allow you, when you're on a Facebook Live, you're going to be able to invite other people into the broadcast. So this means you're doing your Facebook Live, you can bring someone in for an interview, or maybe you want to bring in when someone has a question, they can actually pop in live on the video to ask their question or to participate in an interview. Now, I checked this out yesterday, didn't have any luck seeing it yet, but it's coming. So you're going to want to watch for this. From what I could see, though, it's only going to be available on mobile. I'm not seeing how it's going to work if you do your Facebook Lives from desktop, although it might as soon as they get it rolled out and start working with it. So what's going to happen? You're on your Facebook Live and you've got live viewers and people commenting. Now, to invite someone to your Facebook Live, you can't do it ahead of time, so at least not as of now. So you're not going to be able to set it up and say, oh, I'm going to invite this person. They're going to have to be there live viewing. They're also, if they comment, that's another way you can invite them. Of course, that means they're viewing live. So you're going to be able to, as the comment comes up, you're going to be able to mouse over and say, invite to broadcast. Now, this does not automatically put someone up there with their picture, because that would be kind of rude. You never know if somebody's sitting on the couch eating Cheetos and Doritos and got orange all over. So they will have to accept. So you're not going to be able to bring someone in and surprise them. They have to click accept. So I think that this is going to be great. I'd love to do Facebook Live Q&As. I feel, though, they're kind of odd because you can't bring people in and you can't talk to people. Whereas when Hangouts on Air first started with YouTube, you would, as a host, you would have you and maybe one other person, and then be able to bring in 8 or 9 other people, because 10 people could fit in the room, and you could do a Q&A with those people. Those people could also easily be switched in and out. So if you did want to do a live Q&A, you could bring in a person, 2 people, 3 people. They could ask their questions. They leave. The next people come in. Blab. When Blab came out, it was very big for that, because Blab allowed you up to 4 in the room. So you usually had a host, maybe a co-host, maybe a special guest, and they always had one spot open a lot of times. So they'd give their little to-do. Then they could pick people out of the comments and invite them to come and take a seat to ask a question or add more input. Maybe somebody else came in and has a different viewpoint. And so that went really well on Blab. Too bad Blab sucks so freaking bad, half the people couldn't use it. But Facebook is now going to catch up. So for those of you that like to do the live Q&As, that like to do an interview, I think it's going to be great. I think Facebook sucks, but it's going to be good for that portion of Facebook. And why I say Facebook sucks, before y'all go off on me, Facebook has no search. So therefore your content goes through the stream and it's freaking gone. I've got a video about that. But I do think it has its place. And for those of you that love your Facebook Lives and want to do interviews or Q&As, this will be right up your alley. So keep checking. Like I said, we couldn't get it to work yesterday. They say it's out, but that means possibly a slow roll. It'll be here soon enough. Hope you enjoy it. And by the way, while you're here, give me a thumbs up, a thumbs down, and leave me a comment. be sure to share this with all of your friends. Hell, just do something. We'll fix it later if it's wrong.